where I need to get. You know, since I'm here. And I have the room to carry them. The sound of the bugs is kind of bothering. Stuff spoiling back on the ship. So I think I can go back up here. Is that the way I came up? This is the way I came up. And this flower over here should be out of my way now. I don't know if there's anything behind it. Anything worth having? There is. That's a large storage box. Absolutely perfect. That's going to be a big storage box, which I definitely want. Nice drink. I don't think I see anything else over there that I really need. Fly the airship off the location. So I think we're done. I think we are done with this location. I still have half my hypothermia left. So I feel like... What's my flashlight is about to run out. Isn't terrible. But I think we've fully exploited this site. That's what I believe has happened. We will use those for food because we have them. That's it. Let's get back up top. Let's see if I can... Oh, I can solve that problem over in this other room. So we will take the good water and dump it in there. We'll take the dirty water and dump it in there, and it will clean itself up. Take all those. Take all those. I do... We have a little friendly insect. How exciting. Is there anything I can put... Can't put any of those there. I do have some seeds and other items. Green colander seeds, green colanders, lots of energy crystals, 7 plant resin. Okay, well, we'll just move up and I'll make 2 trips and pick up whatever's in these boxes. Well, that's it for this. Not done tonight, but I think that's it for this first site, which is pretty good. Oh, frame's just that elevator. There's something wrong with the animation on that elevator. If there's anything in this game that that says early access, don't know why that elevator's been such a problem for him for a year and a half. Okay. I am slightly sleepy, but not in a bad way. Can I store anything similar? I'm going to put the plant resin in here too. I don't know what it's good for, but... One of the things they did in one of the recent updates, and this is just, you know, this is the greatest thing, and you all know it when you hear it, is that they enabled crafting from your storage. It was not that way when the game first came out. And so now you can craft from storage. It's so much nicer. Sort. And I like the button where it says store similar or store all. It's pretty nice too. And we are going to, so we can do this store similar. Let's go in there. I store the batteries. We don't have room for the extra batteries. So let's see, we're going to put this food down here. That's food for cooking. Those are seeds. I'll look at these real quickly. That's a seed. Seed. That's a flower. So that can go bad. I'm going to put that down in the little box. Seed. I don't know why the crossbow bolts are in there. Seed, seed. Dust daisy. That feels like it needs to go in the box. Seed, seed. Honey. The honey has a timer. It'll expire. Seed and a reagent. So I'm going to try to put the ones that can expire down in this box so that I am somewhat aware that's going to happen. And some spoiled food too as a reminder. So what can we do? The friendly insect. Or I'm going to put it. I need to get a bed for him. Leave it or not. Oh, let's put this in the charger. Let's put this in the charger. I don't know why I have an airship builder on me, but you know, everybody needs an airship builder. Okay, and here is another bug. This is absolutely, I'm pretty sure this is what just happened. I clearly had a filtering water bottle, and it's gone. You make a filtering water bottle, and every time I do an inventory, just dump things into inventory, it gets destroyed, or it disappears. Which is truly weird. Plant resin epoxy. Let's look at that. Go to my suit printer. So for those of you following along at home, playing along at the home game, the suit printer is one place that you can make things, and epoxy, it takes 3 plant resin to make 5 epoxy. So I can make 10 epoxy. So the question is going to be, since those are still pretty rare, what do I need epoxy for? Well, first and foremost, we are going to figure out how to make a crossbow. Let's just let that happen. What did I need to make? So this is all old stuff. This is all old stuff. Christmas stuff and cabinets. I need to learn how to make the large storage box. This is all old. I already know how to make all those. Virus samples. That's it. So I can make a crossbow. Can I make a crossbow in my own inventory? I can make a crossbow out of machine parts, metals.
Printing complete.
So making a crossbow. Okay, guys, that's exciting. Put the repair patch there. I've got a knife. I've got my scanner, airship builder. Let's see if we can pick up our flashlight. Scanner. And I'm going to put the airship builder on there. I have 16 crossbow bolts. It's going to be enough for now. Look at that. I have 16 crossbow bolts, and I have water and some melons and things. I don't know how to make those. I don't know. So there's 3 different kinds of crossbows, and I don't have a health. I'm not carrying a health pack. I think that's the game's way of telling me I should carry med kits. What did I do with them? So I don't think I need all these bottles, but let's go ahead and put this bottle back in here. I'm not even sure the batteries are that useful right now, so you have to put the battery somewhere. What else can I research? Device fabricator? Storage box. So I will spend 2 epoxy to learn how to make a storage box. It's a pretty good trade, I think. 1 epoxy for a deck extractor. The deck extractor lets me collect resources off the deck without any need to recharge. So I can literally put it out there. It's like a deck gun, and it doesn't require power. You just put it out there and it charges, or it will collect things out of the air that you shoot at. I don't really. I'm not in need of expanding the balloon core anytime soon. That would be fun, but I don't have enough room for the giant bed. I'm sure it makes sleeping better or something like that. I don't have fiberglass. I kind of want the moth vivarium. It seems like a fun thing. The docking plank is a very good item. These are still research, so I'm going to make 5 epoxy. I'm going to learn the docking plank. This in the storage box. That's my plan. So I want to learn both of those. We're going to go back to the suit printer. Go here, and we're going to make
Printing completed.
5 epoxy. The docking plank I install on the front of the ship, and it's actually a retractable plank. So when I pull up next to something in the air, if I can't get close enough or land on top of an edge, I can push the plank out and go to higher locations. No, that's perfect. I like it. Sweet. Of course, I might have to make the other 5 epoxy in order to make the items, now that I've learned how to make them. So what do we have? We have a storage box, which requires 5 epoxy. Not ready to do that. Docking plank. That one requires 5 epoxy. Machine parts are not a problem. Yes, Alan, I can make people walk the plank, although I'm the only person that could walk the plank. I could fall off of it and die. I have done that a couple of times. I will say one time I was pretty sure I was on top of something and I slipped through a crack that visually just wasn't there. The other time is there's a specific type of radio tower that's like a bunch of lily pads, and you have to jump from place to place all the time, and I was just terrible at it. I fell off and died and lost something in my inventory. Anyway, I have a lot of biomass. That's a good medium efficiency fuel. And I can now make plant resin from dust daisies. Oh, here we go. This thing's finally useful. The distiller can now make plant resin from dust daisies, and I have the dust daisies from down below. Perfect. So the question is going to be, how many can I make? Give me those bottles. I need the bottles. Sort those, please. What did it get done printing? I'm really not worried about furniture right now. Oh, it's doing plant resin. So I now have more plant resin. So I'm not going to feel bad about making more epoxy.
Printing completed.
I could go ahead and put an epoxy in there. I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. So I need 15 machine parts now. I think I can manufacture machine parts. There is, now that you bring it up, I can make these little signs and change the text. So yeah, once I get a little more space, I can put these signs out here. They're like little tablets. How many machine parts do I have? I have a lot of metal. I can make all the machine parts I need.
Printing completed. Printing completed. Printing completed.
We are going to make a docking plank. Because that's what we need. So once I have more epoxy, I can learn how to make this giant bed. I can learn how to make the balloon core. That's only 2 epoxy. And I can go ahead and take the next step towards the moth vivarium, even though I don't have fiberglass. Look at this. Plant resin's great. So I still have more dust daisies. And I'm gonna make organic fertilizer too. Oh, I already have some. Made some of this. So I now have 7 more. Epoxy is not a problem evidently anymore. So we're gonna learn how to make our balloon core. Just so that I know that one.
Printing completed.
Here's my docking plank. Let's see. Let's put the docking plank here. How? I'm gonna have to move it later. Because it's not gonna work until I launch. I need to leave anyway, hold on. Fly the airship off the station. Find traces of Noah in the dust tunnel is done, and I've now flown off the station.
Updated. Enter the labs in infected gardens. Acquire research data.
So I need to go to the
But protect yourself first.
Okay, so evidently we're the bad guys in this, historically speaking. And I need to go to the infected greenhouse. Okay, I'm good with that. What I want to do first is get this installed. It was a little wobbly. I do it sideways. We're gonna point it off the edge. So now we can do this. We can point it up to things that are taller. So even above your ship, above 290, I can now get onto other structures. And that's what I needed to see right there. That is well worth it. That is absolutely worth it. And what else was I researching here? So I put my 1 epoxy into that. I'm going to go ahead and put my 2 epoxies into the bed. I guess I'm going to learn to make the bed. I don't have enough room for it, but I will expand the ship. This is a 3x3 section, usually going 3x4 or 3x5. Shouldn't be any problem whatsoever. I don't really want to make crystal. Oxygen booster. That's kind of nice. What do I need in order to make an oxygen booster? So under the virus sampler, to make an oxygen booster, I need... Oh, meningitis, which is honey. We're going to learn how to do that one. We are definitely going to learn how to do that one. Make me a virus. I like it. This is the one I needed, right? So now I can research. Can I research oxygen booster? Yeah, let's make an oxygen. Let's learn how to make an oxygen booster. Because I did not make. Where's the upgrade device? I think there's a device. An upgrade fabricator. I need 10 epoxy and a device fabricator. I want the upgrade device too. So now I can make that. How much more epoxy can I make? Have
Printing completed.
Can make more plant resin. Rack it up. So in order to make a tool fabricator, I will make a device fabricator, which I can do with my suit. I have the motherboards. I need to make additional epoxy. That's it.
Printing completed.
Yeah, that facility was absolutely tremendous when it comes to... I feel like I should land.
Printing completed.
Okay. That facility was fantastic when it came to triggering all the rest of these upgrades. So I can go to my suit printer.
Printing completed.
So these are the things I could make if I had the materials. So I probably need to make some meningitis. Just maybe one or two of those. I can make brain cleaner, but I think I'm already... If I get chronic meningitis, I'll make that. Airship, empty bottle, filtering bottle. I'm not going to make any more filtering bottles because they disappear. Don't know what's going on with that. I'd love to make a large bottle. That'd be kind of nice once I'm... I'm going to make a device fabricator. It's not too hard to make. I don't really want to do that. Okay, so I have a lot of plant resin. We're going to make another round of epoxy.
Printing completed.
And we're going to make the upgrade fabricator, which I believe lets me take things I've already made and upgrade them. Which means I can upgrade my wind turbines, I think, or my lift turbines. How long is that going to take? That's 2 minutes. It's going to take forever. I have water. I have water. Take a sunmelon. I have 3 sunmelons. Just keep eating sunmelons and drinking water. I will need a large storage unit at some point in time where I can put... I've got a lot of plant resin. Like 9. I could make a lot of epoxy. That's pretty good. I'm not going to complain at all. I have a crossbow. I have some patches.
Printing completed.
I will say, it does feel like I missed something in here. Underdust variants. Breath nut seed, a repair thrower, and foam data card. I don't know where that's at. The breath nut seed, I think if I just cut enough of those down, I only saw a few of them in there, and a meteor bean. I don't know what those are. Lift variants. I've only gone to one of those. There's more. A large sprinkler. There's a whole sprinkler system that you're supposed to be able to build with pipes so that you can, like, I could build a second layer and fill it full of these.
Printing completed.
Fill it full of plant pots. These are so fast. Oh, I have a food container up here too. Okay. Know how many crystal batteries I need. So what do they want us to do now? They want us to go to reach the next exclamation marker. Pick our fuel. Let's get out of here. That's not a lot of fuel.
Printing completed.
I will build a second balloon when I get to the... hold on. Upgrade fabricator. When I start to push the weight. And so I think now that I have the stairs, let me switch back to this. Let me set this thing down somewhere. Like this is the problem I have right now at this exact instant, is I don't have enough space for all the things I can build now. Right, so this is, let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna put this down on the ground in a ridiculously troublesome spot, and then we'll look at it. What can I do? An extra capacity module. This is for the extractor. I can make a medium oxygen tank.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
So it's going to use my existing small oxygen tank, and it's going to make me a medium oxygen tank. So yeah, I'm really at the edge of it. I'm going to need to build further back and maybe down below. And as I push the weight limit of the ship, at some point I'm going to have to get up on top and move the balloons around and put a second balloon. And I think I learned that. Let's see if I can. Is it installed? So I have a medium oxygen tank. That's good. What else can I do here? An upgraded turbo engine. I have motherboards, and I have. Okay, let's. I have landed, so we're gonna pick this one up.
Limit of maximum flight altitude reached.
I know. We have limited maximum flight altitude. So you should upgrade that guy right there. I can't get out. Can I walk around the side? No, no. Yeah, this is why the ship has to be bigger. This is kind of a mess. But I think maybe just one upgraded turboprop or whatever it is might do the job. But I could probably do the same thing with the engines. Go back here and we will make... I don't have enough clean water.
Printing completed.
Give me that. Give me that. Hold on. That's boiled. That's boiled. That one. There's so much of this. I think some of this can be automated later, but... Make biomass fuel, please. Give me the upgraded turbo engine. The number 5 spot. Let's try to walk outside without falling off. Prefer that. Let's see if I can put this up on the side. Go.
Printing completed.
That is an amazing looking engine, let's put it that way. I wonder if I could just put this upgrade thing out on the deck. Can I upgrade? I can also upgrade the engines. So if I put an engine in here, where's my engine? Take the fuel out.
Maximum flight speed reduced.
Put an upgraded engine.
Printing completed.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm over 290 now with one upgraded 310. So 310 with one upgraded lift engine or lift turbine. I'm going to land in the middle. I only have one. I have one old engine back there. I'm gonna land in the middle here, and hopefully that'll get me access to the other items I want. What I haven't figured out yet is if I build underneath, what that'll do to my ability to land. Like, is the maximum, the MASL, maximum altitude above sea level for the ship based on where the cockpit is? Or is it the lowest level? Because if it's the lowest level, then adding a level gets you more space. Look at this engine. This engine's going to be ridiculous. fit.
The limit of maximum flight speed reached.
That is a wonderful engine. Keep making biomass fuel. I need a lot more clean water, don't I?